Thank you, Mr. DJ. So you can see that we're in for a good time today, right? That music is very good. So let's give our chairman, Mr. Prince Tony Adeyemo, another round of applause for that wonderful rundown of speech. I really need to apologize on behalf of the district. There's somebody here who we should have been recognizing, and he just brought my attention to. I'm like, oh my God, you know, when you're so familiar with people, sometimes you don't give them the honor that is due to them. So I would like to recognize from our daughter district, the chairman of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, Canada District Society, all the way from Calgary, Canada, Mr. Toba Dada and his lovely wife, they're here. I've also known Mr. Toba Dada for over 20 years. We were colleagues in Shell back in Warri. So we've come a long way. We're so sorry, sir. It will not happen again. Okay, we'd just like to move along. But you know, before we move along, I was just trying to let you know that we're going to have a very, very good time tonight, you know, and apart from the dancing, we're going to have so many things lined up, you know, raffle draws, we're going to have auction, we're going to have, I'm sure you've seen the table of events and it promises to be a good night. Now, what I do not want us to be is what people say that accountants are very boring. Do you know that there was a woman that actually went to the doctor? She wasn't feeling well, and the doctor told her that she only had 6 months to live. She was so distraught, and she said, somebody gives you that news that you only have 6 months to live. What do you expect? So you know what the doctor said? The doctor said, you know what? Marry an accountant. You know? And she was looking puzzled at, doctor, I don't understand. So if you marry an accountant, they're so boring that the 6 months will look longer than the 6 months. Can you imagine? That's just, you know, so tonight we're going to show that we're not just like that at all. I mean, when you hear about accountants, you know, there was also another woman who said, who said that she could not sleep. But that the way she likes to sleep, because she's married to an accountant, that if she cannot sleep, all she has to do is ask her husband, how was your day at work? That when he starts to talk, she gets so bored, she just sleeps off. Can you imagine? Oh, is that the same thing too that happens to Ajia? Ah, okay. So we're not going to be like that at all tonight, okay? We're really going to have a good time, okay? Okay, so having said that, I just went through some of my jokes. I have a few jokes here, even worry jokes I have. Okay? We have some Akpos jokes. Okay, who knows Akpos here? Wafi. Okay. We do have some worry jokes as well. Anyway, without much ado, I would like to call the representative of Honorable Abike Dabiri, the CEO of NIDOCOM, to come give the Honorable's remarks to this great gathering.
So this speech is delivered on behalf of Honorable Abike Dabiri, the Chairman, CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, at the annual conference of this Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria in the USA, ICAN, that is being held in the United States of America from August 31st to September 5th, 2021. I bring you greetings from Nigeria, and I express my sincere appreciation for inviting me as a special guest of honor at this conference organized by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria in the United States of America. I applaud your efforts so far, and I hope this forum continues through the years and bring in the much needed knowledge from experts to make Nigeria a force to be reckoned with in the world. With the caliber of experts and speakers here, I believe justice will be done to the discussions on building a sustainable digital economy in a post-pandemic world. The theme for this year's conference, Building a Sustainable Digital Economy in a Post-Pandemic World, is apt and important, bearing in mind the emergence of the pandemic, which brought the world to a standstill, thereby crippling the world's economic power, and Nigeria particularly has been affected. It is therefore important to think out of the box on how the economy can be revived and sustained going forward. It's time for us to be more innovative than ever in delivering digital content and service, e.g., digital transaction and digital government, taking advantage of technology to reach our goal of building a sustainable digital economy in a post-pandemic world. I am aware that you all are the very best in your field and you're making Nigeria proud here in the United States. I urge you to partner with NIDCOM, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, and share best practices and networks with your counterparts in Nigeria for a better professional relationship. I also therefore call on you to continue to be in the forefront of championing new solutions to the old problems faced by the country, bringing to bear your industry expertise, experience, and global exposure. In conclusion, I wish to inform you of the recent approval and adoption of the National Diaspora Policy 2021, NDP, and its Strategic Action Plan by the FEC, Federal Executive Council. The NDP 2021 is holistic and captures all areas of engagement and welfare of Nigerians in the diaspora, and NIDCOM has commenced its implementation alongside other relevant bodies. It is my belief that ICAN-USA would key into this as we work towards achieving our mandate together. I wish you all fruitful deliberations. Honorable Abike Dabiri-Erewa, the Chairman, CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that speech on behalf of the Honorable CEO and Chairman of NIDCOM. Thank you, Thank you, Moni. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to move right next along. But because the next item on the agenda is a very big item, you know, what people will say, may you know your place, eh? May you know do chest big. You know, don't carry big chest going around the place. You know where your level is, eh? Say water gets level, right? So it's not everything that you have to know the people that you are mixing with. And when something is too big for you, you keep it to the person that can do it. You know, it reminds me of one party like that I went to many years ago. That's why it's good for you to know where you are. You size up the place where you are. And when you see that this place is too big for you, what do? You keep your mouth shut, okay? So at this party now, we were all, you know, we're all undergrads at the time, you know. We like to move around party. That was before God took a hold of my heart. So we used to party quite a bit. So we're around this gathering. They now said, you know how it is. Everybody is posing, everybody is trying to introduce themselves. So people start introducing themselves. Oh, I am Moji. I'm year 2 English. Another one got up and said, oh, I am Tunde. I am a year 3 student. I'm reading accountancy. Another one got up and introduced herself and said, my name is Tade. You know, I'm studying architecture. Another guy got up and said, you know, my name is Ladi. I'm a mechanical engineering student, part 4. Then Tunde now also got up now and said, my name is Tunde, NEPA office, reading meter. So, the lesson in that you can imagine, English major, engineering major, architecture major, accountancy. This one said, I'm Tunde, NEPA office, I'm reading meter. What? So do you think that any lady even looked at him that night? When you are in a place, you size the place. And if they don't, if you know that it's not your level, you keep quiet. So because of that, I will have to keep quiet now. Because the next item on the agenda is too big for my mouth. Okay? So I'm going to be calling on the registrar, chief executive of our great institute, Professor Kumshe, to come and introduce the 57th president of the institute. Professor, sir, please come on. Thank you.
Thank you. The 57th President of our Institute, my Vice President, distinguished council members, dear colleagues, good evening. I'm just afraid that what Kemi has said before about accountants being boring, unfortunately, this is a dinner that we're supposed to be enjoying ourselves, eating, dancing, marrying. But the chairman said that we need to do some official engagements during the dinner. So please permit us. We are going to put slightly, just for a couple of minutes, some official engagements where we want to recognize some of our members that have attained the status of fellows, and also to induct a new member. And to do that is no one but our 57th president of the Institute. She's the only person that has the power to confer the status of fellowship and also induct new members to the Institute. So may I now call on the IT people to help us play the profile of the president so that we know exactly who the person that we're going to do the confirming for us today is. Madam President, I know almost all of them know you here, but please may I indulge you that you stand so that they will see who we are talking about. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see the video.
The 57th President of ICAN, Mrs. Comfort Olujumoke Eyitayo, MNIM, CFA, CFE, MNI, FCA, obtained a higher national diploma, HND, in accounting from the famous Hammersmith and West London College in 1980. Same year, she also bagged an advanced diploma in economics from the University of London School of Economics. In 1982, she obtained a Polytechnic Associateship in Accountancy, PAA, a postgraduate diploma from Sheffield City Polytechnic, now Sheffield University, UK. She was at the London School of Accountancy while preparing for her ACCA professional qualifying examinations. Afterwards, she returned to Nigeria, subsequently registered, obtained the relevant exemptions, and sat for the ICAN final level examinations. She qualified in 1988 and was admitted into the full membership of ICAN in 1989. The President diligently trained and prepared for an outstanding and flourishing career in accountancy, which has lasted almost 4 decades. She commenced her working career in the banking sector as an accounts officer with United Bank for Africa PLC in 1976 before proceeding abroad for further studies. On her return, she secured employment and trained with one of the Big 4 firms, the then KPMG Nigeria.
Thank you very much. The Vice President of ICAN, Alhaji Tijani Musa Isa, BSc, MOAOD, FCA. Council members here present, Chief Oye Akinshilure, FCA, the Honorary Treasurer, Mr. Toby Abiola, FCA, the Chairman, USA and District Society of ICAN, Prince Anthony Adeyemo Alade, FCA, the Executive and members of USA and District Society of ICAN, the Board of Trustees of USA ICAN, other executive members
of other districts here present, particularly Toba, I recognize you, the chairman of Canada and district. Professional colleagues here present and perhaps attending online. Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, ably represented here tonight. You are highly recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. I welcome you all to this occasion of the induction of one and conferment of fellowship on 4 members of our great institute. This is indeed a great feat in the professional careers of the inductee and fellowship award recipients. I therefore congratulate you all and wish you a more rewarding career. I also felicitate with their families and friends on this joyous occasion. As the new inductee joins the League of Chartered Accountants, I encourage you to imbibe the culture of high professional and ethical conduct. You must not only abide by the code of conduct of the profession, but you must be seen to be upholding it. Accuracy and integrity should now become your watchword. By your induction today, you have become an ICAN ambassador, as well as other international organizations the Institute belongs, including International Federation of Accountants, IFAC, the Pan-African Federation of Accountants, PAFA, and the Association of Accountancy Bodies in West Africa, ABUA. So it is a big deal. I also admonish the Fellowship Award recipients to continue to be role models to other budding accountants. Your years of experience in the profession should be used to guide upcoming accountants and to contribute to the growth of the various organizations and clients you provide professional services for. The Institute also expects that you regularly contribute to the growth of ICAN through your suggestions, new ideas to make the Institute more beneficial to members. Let me reiterate that the Fellowship Award is conferred on chartered accountants who have either been in practice for a minimum of 5 years or a minimum of 10 years, if not in practice. The state of change across all professions requires a regular update in knowledge, skills, and competencies. For your continuous professional development, therefore, you are encouraged to participate in mandatory continuing professional education, MCPE. This is a good platform for you to remain at the cutting edge of knowledge in the highly rewarding, albeit competitive accounting profession. Your participation would also provide you a unique competitive advantage in the market. At this point, by the powers conferred on me by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, Act number 15 of 1965, as well as the authorities vested in me by the Council of our great institute, I hereby confer the fellowship of the Institute on the following recipients. May I please ask the recipients to come up, please, as I call your name. Mr. Abiodun Ismail Adeleke. Mr. Benedict Adeleke Bangboshe. Mr. Kashim Ayomide Ibrahim. Mr. Omotayo Fijabi. Oh, Mrs. Sorry, I beg your pardon. These are the fellowship recipients.
The song all to the great when I was young, I'm still to say I'm on my way. I won't for many years. I have down, I understand. I understand. electro student. I sing to myself. What a world. Yes, I sing to what a world.
Say I, then you will put your name.
Yeah.
I
I, Balafama Dele Sumeri,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will bear true allegiance
that I will bear true allegiance
to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria,
to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria,
that as a chartered accountant,
that as a chartered accountant,
I will perform my duties
I'll perform my duties
and fulfill my obligations
and fulfill my obligations
to the Institute
to the Institute
and my future employers honestly,
and my future employers honestly,
faithfully,
faithfully,
and in accordance
in accordance
with the ICAN Act
with the ICAN Act
and the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
and the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that I will abide by the regulations
that I will abide by the regulations
and rules of professional conduct
and rules of professional conduct
for chartered accountants
for chartered accountants
and refrain
and refrain
from acts
from acts
that will bring the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria
of chartered accountants of Nigeria
and the accountancy profession
and accountancy profession
into disrepute. So help me God. By the powers conferred on me by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICAN, Act number 15, 1965, as well as the authority vested in me by the Council of the Institute, I now admit you into membership of the accountancy profession. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.